What's up you guys? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I have a video that I've been waiting a couple weeks to make, and it is my final review on some products I've been trying out these last couple weeks because I went to Ulta about a month ago and got all this new stuff. I bought a lot of new makeup and I've been testing it out, and now I'm gonna give you my honest reviews to you guys. So just like a little side note, what didn't work for me might work for you, and what did work for me might not work for you. I know we all have different skin types, different skin colors, different everything. So yeah, so without any further ado, I can't wait to show you guys my reviews on these products. So let's just get right on into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. I will give you the product, I will tell you my little spiel about it, and then I will rate the product from the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. And yeah, some of these you might have seen in my favorites video, but I'm just gonna go into further depth on them, what I've thought, things like that, and then I will give you my scale rating. So let's go ahead and start off with the first item, which is literally one of my new favorite palettes ever. This is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I will show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I mentioned I have been doing a lot of makeup with this. This has been my main palette. I'm obsessed with the colors. They blend really nice. They're very warm toned, which I like. And there are a lot of mattes, but there are a couple glitter shades. So there were a couple of shades in here that I didn't think I was gonna ever use. And two of those are these two like pinkish red colors here. I'm not talking about red ochre, I'm talking about the two other ones. I didn't know if I was gonna really like them because I'm not a pink person. I usually don't wear pink or any types of pinks. Maybe like a deep red color or an orange color, yeah, but pink is something that I don't gravitate towards. But these blend so nicely and they come out on the skin so pretty. I've been wearing Love Letter. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I've been wearing it. I never thought I would. This palette, I've heard lots of good things about it, but it impressed me even more than I thought it was gonna impress me. I really can't think of anything negative to say about this palette. And yeah, so on scale 1 to 10, I'll give this a 9.5. This is probably my favorite thing I've bought. It's the thing that I gravitate towards the most that I've bought. It's honestly a really good palette. I know I'm kind of late on the bandwagon because it's been out for a while, but if you were thinking about picking it up, I totally would recommend it. And also it has this really nice packaging that's kind of like nice on the skin, kind of like a velvety material. So yeah, I've really been loving that. Okay, next up is also one of my favorites. I've been using this a little more. I was kind of hesitant to get into it just because I have this thing where like I don't want to touch new makeup products because I don't want to ruin them. I don't know if that makes sense. But this is the Naked Heat palette. I guess I should show you. Packaging is really cool. I will say this is my favorite palette that Naked has ever come out with. 1, 2, 3 Smoky, wasn't really impressed, but this, I love it. So I will show you guys the inside. So as the name suggests, it is like warmer tones. It's like a heat palette. If I could make a palette, this would be the palette I would make. It has lots of warm tones, warm browns, warm red tones, and then it has this like warmish purple called Ashes. It also has, I believe, 5 shimmer shades in it. So you're not only getting matte shades, but you're also getting shimmer. So if you like both, or like, you know what I'm saying, like you have options. It's not just one that's totally matte. It's not just one that's totally glittery. And honestly, I wanted to say this. I forgot to say it because I did mention this in my favorites video. A lot of you were commenting that you heard like mixed reviews about it. And if I could recommend, if you're thinking about buying it, I would recommend watching Bella Fiore's video. Look her up. She's really pretty. She's a pretty big YouTuber. She has like 1 million or something. She creates a look with this palette, and she shows you that there were like these swatches out where it looked like this lady might not have swatched it properly or something like that, because the swatches were very light, very chalky looking. And when Bella like swatches them, she lets you know like these are very pigmented. And I have the same thoughts. If you guys were to ask me, should you buy it or not, I would recommend, especially if you do like warm tones like me, I would totally recommend buying it because really nice, good price. It's gonna last a while. I don't know if you guys haven't been other fans of the Naked Heat palette, don't worry, I haven't either. Like I said, the 123 Smoky didn't appeal to me, but this is such a beautiful palette, and I know I'm gonna be making a lot of fall looks with this. Oh, and I guess I should rate this, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because I really like it. Okay, next up is this Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. So it's what I have on my face right now. I don't know if it's glistening or not. I don't have a viewfinder. But it just comes in the Becca packaging that looks like this. And then you open it up and the highlighter looks like this. So I have had highlighters by Becca before. Actually, I've only had one, and that was Champagne Pop when Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics teamed up. I loved it. The only thing with Champagne Pop is it did look a little orangey or like a little discolored on my cheek because I am so fair. So when I was looking for a new highlighter, I kept that in mind. I need like a cooler tone, something that's gonna match my pale skin. And Moonstone does just that. And I could also see Moonstone looking very pretty on darker shades as well, not just my skin color. I have literally nothing bad to say about it. It looks so good. I'm sorry if you could hear that, a car just passed. It looks so good on the skin. It's not super chalky or any chalky at all. It's a really smooth application. It stays on all day. Just super nice. So I will show you this. I don't even know. So this is like what it looks like. So what you could see, it is like a little more of a pearly reflect than Champagne Pop was, because Champagne Pop had that like bronze, I wouldn't say bronzy, but it was like a little bit of an, I don't want to say orange either because orange isn't the word, but it had kind of a different, like a goldish to it, while this has more of like a pearly reflect. So if you're pale like me and you need a highlighter and you've been having a hard time finding one, totally would recommend this, and I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. Okay, so something new that I bought too, I've had this in the past. I used to have this when it had a purple lid and like a white body. I know that they did change up the packaging. I don't know if they changed up the formula, so feel free to educate me on that. But it is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just got the mini because I usually don't set my makeup. And before you freak out, I've been going through this period where my skin's been really clear, so I don't like wearing makeup unless I'm going to do something like film a video or go out with friends for dinner or something. Then I will wear makeup, but never longer than like 2 or 3 hours. And so I just save these for like special occasion. I don't set my makeup all the time because I feel like it'd be a waste of product if I'm just gonna come home. I'm not out all night, I don't need it, but I have been going out a little more recently, so I picked this up so that it could last on nights when I'm out for 6-7 hours, and it's been doing the job. I haven't noticed my makeup melting off or anything like that. I don't notice personally a big difference in the formula, but then again, it has been a while, so if you guys want to let me know if there is a new formula, maybe people are curious about that too, let me know. But I love this, still does the trick. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It does smell a little funky, but that's nothing unbearable, so yes. So next up, I have the Stylist Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the color Bossy. I think that's how you pronounce it, B-A-C-I. I've told you guys this a million times, I don't know how to pronounce this. But it is this really pretty mauve color. I will swatch it. I'm about to go out tonight and people are gonna be like, why do you have swatches on your hands? Very pretty. I've been looking for this color for forever. I could just never find one that I really genuinely loved. It looks like this. My arm placement's awkward, sorry. It looks like this. Once again, it's in the color Bossy. I had heard really good reviews on this, and I believe there's a color called called Carmelo that a lot of people love too. It's more of a nudish shade, but I got this one because I wanted it to be like a mauve pink instead of more nude. I have a lot of nude lipsticks already, so I gravitated more towards this. Super pretty, lasts all day, dries really quickly, but isn't super drying on the lips. You know how some could just dry your lips out. This one isn't like that at all. It leaves some moisture. And yeah, I've been really loving this. And also, to go along with the last Stila lipstick, I have a Buxom lip gloss that I keep in my car because I always have to reapply, and I left it there. I told myself, bring it in, Emily, you're gonna film, and I forgot. So I'll insert it somewhere on the screen, a picture of what I'm talking about. So yes, I got the Buxom lip gloss in the color Princess. It's this very pretty, once again, like mauve color. It has gold reflex to it, and it stays on your lips so well because I have drank with it in, I've eaten with it in, on I should say, not in, and it does not come off. It's pretty sturdy when it comes to staying on. I don't have any complaints or anything like that. I love to layer these two over top of each other. And like I've mentioned in my favorites video, the lip gloss does have a cooling tingle to it, which feels nice. It's nothing like dramatic or anything. It's just a nice, soft, cool tingle. It feels kind of good and refreshing almost. So yes, I love it so much. I don't think I rated this one, so I'll go ahead and rate this one a 9, and I will rate the Buxom lip gloss a 9.5 because I feel like it takes lip gloss to the next level. So the next one that I have is a crowd favorite. I know I've seen it in a lot of people's favorites videos, so I thought I'd try it out. It is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I got mine in the color Fair Neutral. So, because I am so fair, any imperfection you could see on my face is magnetized because I don't have the pigment to cover it up. I have dark circles because I have really bad sleeping problems. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't sleep a lot. So I have literal purple circles under my eyes, and this conceals so well, better than any other concealer. It's such like a creamy, thick texture without being cakey. I don't want it to come off like this is cakey because it's not. I haven't really struggled with acne lately, but anytime I get like a little one that I want covered up, it does the trick very nicely. The only thing I will say is I don't want to blame it on this product. I've been having really clear skin for the past maybe like 6 months, and I owe a lot of that to not wearing makeup, although I had worn makeup like every so often, and so I wasn't wearing makeup any more than usual, and I felt like when I would put this over like a reddish patch, because once again, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, this is probably so annoying, but because I'm fair, if even like I get warm, like my face turns like this like reddish color. So I was using this to cover that up, and it has a scent to it, and I don't want to say without knowing because there's no like ingredient label on here. There probably was in the packaging, but I got rid of the packaging. It might have fragrance in it, and that could have been why I started to break out a little bit. I was noticing nothing bad, but like I'd get a couple little spots wherever I had applied this. So now I'm more careful. I don't usually use this on my face, or if I do, it's strictly to either a pimple or my under eyes. I will keep using it under my under eyes. I have had no problem under there, but it was breaking me out when I was just putting it on like my redness. I don't know. Once again, I don't want to 100% blame it on this, but I do smell something in here, and I have sensitive skin. So for a lot of you, this probably won't be a problem at all, because I don't know, my skin will break out from anything. But for my viewers who have really delicate skin and can't use products with fragrance in it, I'd be careful with this, or maybe use it directly on a problem area or under your eyes, because I don't know how I'd feel about like putting it on like other areas, if that makes sense. But that's just something I wanted to warn you guys about. And just because it may have broken me out, I'm gonna give this an 8.5, but still does the trick. don't be fooled. Very great coverage. I just wanted to warn you guys about this. I told you I'd keep it real with you. So yeah, but I've been loving it for covering things that I needed to cover. And so the last thing, I feel like this is gonna be, I don't know, I should tell you what the product is first. It is the Stila, I think they're called like the liquid metals, and it is in the color Diamond Dust. So before I bought this, I was at a Sephora. I got all these products at Ulta, by the way, but I was at a Sephora and I was trying this out because I had heard a lot of good things about them and I wanted to see what all the hype was about. So they had samples at Sephora and I tested it on my skin, and I wasn't really impressed with the formula. The formula seemed very spotty, and like the glitter would clump up and the glitter didn't dry quickly, if at all. It was very like, it would move around. But I thought, you know, maybe that's because so many people have used it, and also it looked like it was getting kind of low. So I was like, you know, it's probably splotchy because the formula is low. So I tried a different color than this and it looked like okay. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. Next time I buy makeup, I'm gonna purchase this and we'll see what happens. So I came back and with this, and the reason I wanted this is because I don't know if you guys have been seeing those makeup eye looks that it'll be like a cut crease, but then they'll put glitter like right here on the crease. So that's kind of why I wanted this mostly. So the applicator, the doe foot is kind of thin, so that it kind of looked like it would work for what I wanted. So I'll swatch it for you guys. So this is what it looks like. It probably looks better on camera, honestly, because you can't see it where I am, but it does clump up in areas, and other areas are left with just the liquid and others have the sparkles, if that makes sense. I put it on my eyelid and I literally went like this for like 5 minutes, just like looking down so that it could dry. And when I like looked up and it like got in my crease, it smudged everywhere, and I was kind of bummed out about it because that's the main reason I wanted this. I don't gravitate towards cool tones, so like this silver. I would gravitate more towards a gold. So that is kind of my fault that I bought such an expensive product just for one eye look when I didn't even know how it would go, especially seeing after that it did clump up a little bit. Do I want to say that it's a bad product and it won't work for everybody? No, because I have seen people raving about this. I think that maybe if I would have gotten that like warmer color, I don't know, it's something kitten maybe, I can't think of what the name is, but it's kind of like a rose goldy look. I think I would have liked that better because I could actually put that on my eyelid. But then again, I don't know if I would purchase it just because I'm not sure if it would move around and smudge, if that makes sense, because it was doing that in my crease. I don't know if that's making any sense. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys having the same problems I am? Did I get a bad bottle? I don't know. Honestly, really wasn't that impressed with this, and I haven't reached for it more than once. Once again, it's very pigmented where it is glittery, so that's a plus, but it's splotchy, so I don't know. But so like I said, I didn't really like it. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10 because it does have a lot of pigment where there's glitter, but I don't know. I wasn't really impressed. I don't think I would buy the rose gold, even though I think it's a pretty color. I personally wouldn't purchase it, but I do, like I said, want to hear what you guys have to say because I want to know if I'm alone on this or if other people have experienced this. I don't know. I usually love Stila products, which is why I'm so bummed out about it, but oh well. So I hope you guys loved my video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you loved any of the products I loved? What have you been loving? Have you gone shopping lately? Are there any products I should be out on the lookout for? Let me know. I love talking to you guys in the comment section. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun talking to you guys. I know it's like a camera, but it feels like I'm talking to a friend because I know when it's uploaded, I will be talking to people. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video because it helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in my next Wednesday video. Bye guys.